Right, just walked out of the field.
Come on.
And along here, we're on our way to the castle, Huntly Castle. It's funny that really, Caravan Park being named after a castle.
Very nice here.
I bet they didn't guess, bet your subscribers wouldn't have guessed that you were going to a castle today, Bob. Not seen as you said a site named after it.
Yeah, it's about a 10-minute walk. It brings us out actually at the castle car park. Yeah, the river is the River Deveron. Yeah. And it means another river, doesn't it? We'll tell you what that is in a minute when we find out. If you turn left out of the car park, there's the castle just up there. And I think we walk down there and the going in place is up there.
To the right?
Yeah. So there's been a castle here since the 12th century. Duncan, Earl of Fife, was its first lord, but it came into the possession of the Gordons, and that's who this castle is associated with. There is a Gordon school, and you'll probably hear in the background here, and it was most closely associated with devout Roman Catholic family. Suffered great hardship during the Civil War, and the execution of George II Marquis effectively terminated the occupation of the castle. But he was saying, the guy was saying that some of this original castle was 14th century and it had been sort of built on in the 15th and 16th century, and I think the ornate bits are the more modern, as it were.
Yeah, I thought it said George up the top there.
I think it does, doesn't it?
George Marquis, yeah.
Marquis, yeah. Stuart. Can't read the rest of it. There we are. Gordon's grand design. Take a moment to admire the Palace of Huntly, home to the mighty Gordon family. This was one of the finest residences in Scotland. The palace block was begun in 1450 and later remodelled. An inventory from 1648 tells us how it may have looked in the mid-1600s.
Very impressive.
What do you reckon, Pops?
Mind that, would you?
Oh, wow. Hopefully the weather will hold for us, but it's some castle, isn't it? See if we get a selfie. You can imagine how huge this must have looked. A bit of medieval road remaining here. Fragment of road until the 17th century led into the castle, abandoned after the road was cut through by the path you're standing on. It would have gone in there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think we missed a bit.
Okay, obviously changed the entrance, didn't they? A little map here. Yeah, perhaps let's just study the map. There's a mound where the 12th century timber castle stood, can you say?
Right there.
Palace begun in the 1450s and later remodelled. That's the one with the high tower there. The loggia, which is the one to our left you can't see, is the arcaded walkway that looked onto bowling greens and gardens. East Range, which is in front of us here, and that was 1600s. The roadway, which just mentioned, 6/6, can't see 6 at the moment.
I think it's behind us.
It's behind you. That's the Ravelin.
Earthwork defences added to protect the castle during the Civil War of the 1600s.
Okay, the Brew. Yep. And there's 7 then.
7's there.
So, brew
Just
house.
over there.
Brew house. 8 is
Is-
the build out
Must be behind there.
behind there, yeah.
Yep.
9 is the tower house. 9, oh, it's behind there as well. Well, it's that there, isn't it? Tower house.
Yeah, there's not much
Yeah.
left of it.
And the west range remains of a 2-storey building. And 10. 10.
10 is
Right at the
back,
back.
right at the back there.
Okay.
And 11 in the middle is
in
the
middle is
stables.
stables. So let's go and have a look. So it looks like it was actually 3 castles here altogether. So the 1400s had the tower house, built a large L-shaped tower house to replace the Mott and Bailey. James VI blew it up using a polder, gunpowder. Unclear how thorough this destruction was or to what extent the damage was repaired. The tower was eventually dismantled in the 1700s and only thick wall footings survive. Oh, we've missed the earlier one. And that was the Mott and Bailey.
Mott and Bailey, which is up
Yeah.
over there.
Duncan, Earl of Fife, built the first castle around about 1190 on that mound you can see over there. And then in the 1640s they turned it into a Scottish chateau.
Bet that was magnificent, that chateau.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's the brew house over there.
yeah. But yeah, you're drawn to that building there, aren't you?
I mean, look at that.
Yeah. A little coat of arms on here. Yeah, it's a bit about the entrance there. So added around 1600, the carved frontispiece to your right is unique in the British Isles, intended to impress those crossing the palace threshold. It proclaims the Gordon's power, their status and religious affiliations. There's a little bit all about it there. I'm not going to go through all of it. Oh, blimey, Poppy, just a minute. Poppy wants to be off. Okay. Go on, we'll go. Poppy's tour now. Go on then. We're in here now. So what's this, Poppy?
Imagine this was one of the towers, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
We've seen in here, apparently. Go on then, carry on. We're off.
Poppy.
Right, it looks like we're going down. Hang on a sec, Pop, then we get one. Oh, I'll go in here, come on.
Tara, just wait a minute.
Poppy, let's look in here. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Illuminated chimney. Oops, there you are.
Sorry.
There's a kitchen, presumably, because it's talking about feeding the masses. Yeah. In 1600, April, rents paid to the Earl included 167 cattle for slaughter, 700 chickens, 40 barrels of salmon, and 5,284 eggs. The food was prepared here in the kitchen. Wow, Pops.
So here too.
He said, when we came in here, he said, watch the steps, some of them are a bit uneven. Oh, there's quite a bit here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Grapes, griffins and graffiti. Come on, what's it say?
It says this room probably provided accommodation for members of the Earl's household. Today it houses some intriguing survivals from the castle's heyday, but it's got decorative doorways.
Yeah.
Got them?
Yeah. Keep going.
Look closely to see the old graffiti on the original wooden door. A number of keys survive from Huntly. Could one of them have opened this? Might see.
Yes, presumably we're on the castle fascia, these things.
Yeah. What to say about them? They're from the rooftops.
Okay.
Once they would have been brightly painted, been visible for miles around. It's a pair of griffins.
Oh, that's what they are. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking here. I think that would be a toilet, perhaps. Yeah. Servants' quarters. Okay. There's some steps up there, which is currently closed.
I don't know quite what that far that goes up.
There's quite a way up by the looks of it. Probably were staircases in here. Yeah, it would be a spiral staircase, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So we can't go up on the roof, unfortunately. But yeah, some views.
Oh. I think that was much. I thought it was another toilet, isn't it?
Yeah, another little cubbyhole toilet thing. There was a door out there.
Stop.
There we go. There we are. See what's in here, puppy. Hey, come on. Here are architectural fragments from roof slates and roof tiles, wall decoration. Look for the heraldic panel fragment. Okay. Communicate to the owner's status and wealth. Oh, blimey. Prison.
Prison.
Prison, yeah. Oh, that's a bit grim. Oh, yeah, trapped in there. For a brake leg getting in there. That's it. Okay. Tara's enjoying this. Right, go on and see what's in here. Whoa, wow, look at this. Come on now. Wow. This is something else, isn't it, girls? Said the 4th Earl took Huntly to new heights, inspired by his travels in France. He remodelled the palace and added an extra story. This room was his hall where he could parade his splendid wealth at banquets. Just a minute, T. There we are. Fireplaces and everything here. Go on. Wow. A game of football in 1576 was the final whistle for the 5th Earl of Huntly. He collapsed after suffering a stroke on the pitch, was brought here to his private bedchamber, where he died. Guests and Guy Carlins. A few days after the Earl's death, loud noises were heard coming from his apartments, which had no apparent earthly cause, attributed to ghosts or guests. This is the inner chamber. I was going to explore over here. Got all that annexes, and assume these are little toilets, aren't they? Is that a toilet, pups? Little privies? Yeah. Okay. Area closed because of danger of masonry fall. Okay. This was the chamber of days, a more intimate space where only his more favoured friends were invited. Could while away the evenings, amuse his guests with music and games. Probably in this room that James III was entertained in his regular visits to Huntly. His expenses included gaming debts, payments to minstrels and gifts to a Moorish juggler. They said even the latrine closet was decorated. That goes, let's go up. Hey, come on, let's go up. Up. Wow. Hello down there. Obviously they put some wooden floors in here. So this floor housed the Countess's apartments. Fireplaces were installed for Henrietta Stuart, the first Marchioness, around 1600. Entertained guests in her hall. Carvings emphasised her wealth, status and continued Catholicism. This was installed around 1600s. Fireplace proclaims the importance of the first Marchioness and her husband. Heraldic colours once shone in the firelight as she entertained her most favoured guests in her withdrawing room. Lintel carries portraits of the Marquis on the left and Henrietta Stuart on the right. Shield in the centre as their coat of arms. Bidand means abiding of steadfast for the Gordons, and Avandali means forward or advance for her family. Connection, just about read that. Sheesh. See, not supposed to go in there. Come on out of there. There's the courtyard. There's the stables. The stalls for the horses. You can see how small the horses were from the gaps there and the walls. All right, go on then. So this is, come on, Paul. Come on, T. Jenny's just going to have a look round without Tara pulling us around. Come on. Come on, we're up on the motte. The original castle stood.
This is the brewery, I think, isn't it?
This is the bakery.
This is the bakery.
Right.
Yeah. Bakery formed the staple diet for the castle's household. Hot, hot, hot. The beehive oven in this room were dome-shaped and lined with heat-resistant brick, as well as several grades of barley bread and oat bread. They produced large quantities of bannocks, cakes and pastries. Yeah. Presumably they were there. Okay. Ooh. Okay. The Alewife's Brew. Brew house was essential to large households like this one, as ale was commonly drunk by everyone in the castle. In the 1500s, hops were introduced from mainland Europe, which became used to produce a bitter brew called beer. Gradually, this stronger tasting drink became very popular.
So looking out that window up there,
Which one?
one with the gate on it,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then I looked out, there's another window there, and I looked out down on the moat down below.
Yeah, so these foundations here are all that remain of the first stone castle built by the Gordons in the 16th century to replace the wooden keep. The once lofty tower had service accommodation at ground level with the Lord's apartments above. So this is the Ravelin, a detached artillery fortification probably built during the Civil War. Poppy's going to explore it. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we probably would have put cannons up here. Okay. But yeah, no, really enjoyed that. It's worth a visit. Yeah. All right, T, coming down in a minute.